Lorna Byrne. So fabulous to have you back on Keep It Spiritual once again. I mean, with everything that's going on in the world, how are you doing, my love?
I'm doing good. I think I'm very lucky because I live down the country. I'm not living in a city. And even though here in Ireland we're all in quarantine, you know, there's a lockdown, you can't travel further than 5 kilometers and you're to stay in if possible and wear the masks outside, all that kind of thing. I suppose we're getting used to it now. But I am praying and asking that somehow this virus will burn itself out.
How does it feel to be on the show finally?
Oh, do you know? I mean, eventually we've got there, Kris. But you know what? It's a pleasure and it's a privilege, not only to support the show, but to support you as well, who I class as a very dear friend after knowing you for a while. You know, and I think it's nice that we can actually have a very friendly sort of chat.
So I joined the magazine about a year and a half ago, back in summer 2018, and I just got back from travelling. So if any of my friends are watching this, they'll go, "Oh, she's talking about travelling again." But I love my travel, and I'd just gone all over the world. I'd gone to Australia, New Zealand, up through Bali, Vietnam, Thailand. Had my own experiences, like stayed in a monastery in northern Thailand, and I'd had Reiki in Sydney.
I'm really good, actually. I've got to say, it's coronavirus time, I know, but isolation is doing me quite a good turn in some ways, because it makes you go in and think about all the things that are important, who's important.
And how would you describe your journey so far, Steve?
Bumpy. So in the 90s I had a lovely awakening. It was kind of early 90s. I kind of woke up, spiritual teachers, angels, synchronicity flow, and I got introduced to alternatives, and I gave up corporate world and I moved into that and became a director. And then around 2010 I had another awakening, which was much more bumpy. It was more dark night of the soul, more going down into not really even depression, but just going into a kind of darkness. And
I'm good. I'm really excited about this. It's been a while since I've done any kind of video interview, so I had to like brush my teeth and fix my
get everything sorted,
fix my pandemic hair.
Well, you're looking great, Patrick. You're looking great.
I'm very good at time management as well. I mean, having 3 kids on your own, you just get very, very good at prioritizing. And see, my thing is I want to help people, right? I want to help people as much as I possibly can.
I am very well. I'm really loving the energies at the moment because there's so much we can do. You know, poor old Lady Gaia is really now trying to purify what's going on.
I'm fine. I'm really fine. At the moment, I feel great because I've just done a live Facebook meditation. So that always leaves me in a very lovely place. In fact, sometimes it takes me a little while just to get back down to ground level. So this is great. This is lovely. Thank you for inviting me.
I'm doing really, really well. Thank you, Kris. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. All the better for speaking to you, my lovely. Really, really am. One thing I love about you, Sakura, you know, you kind of bring in witchcraft and spellcraft.
Oh, we're doing really well, aren't we?
Yeah, we're doing really, really well.
Yeah.
It's just, life is giving us opportunities at the moment and we're just really embracing them. And Anubis has just turned up as we said that. Our magical cats just appeared and going, okay, it's film time.
Well, thank you so much for having me, Kris. Hooray for this. We're kind of laughing because we've been having a little chat, haven't we? But
I don't know. I think my magical journey has had many parts, but I mean, I had my first little like psychic thing with angels when I was 5. So, you know, right up front, my mom was really great about it.